Welcome, Struthy here. Today's game is the demo of Bladesong. This is from developer Sun and Serpent Creations and Mythright publisher. Play the free demo of Bladesong, the ultimate sword-making game. Forge unique weapons with freeform blade shaping and modular hilts. Perfectly balanced to your customer's needs, master the art of smithing and uncover the secrets of Eren Keep, a last haven of a dying world, or so they say. So, a sword-making simulator. What's this? We're gathering anonymous players, statistical... Yeah, no worries. Okay, so this is available as a... early access to purchase, but yeah, the demo is there, so I thought I'd check that out first. Creative mode. Start with creative mode. We strongly recommend playing the tutorial and story mode first. Okay, so creative mode, I'm guessing you can just make any sword you want. Alrighty. I'm loving the cool instruments they're using for the sounds. Okay. It's all groovy, very high. Oh, it's even got stats on your GPU and CPU. Very nice. Okay. I believe we'll start a new game. Tutorial? In cloying darkness you writhe, you cling to life by the tips of your fingers. Whose face is that? Something takes shape in the emptiness. Contours of flesh tracing along familiar lines. A withered old woman's face floating before your own. Oh, ask a stupid question. Get a stupid answer. It's an old woman's face. It's true. When she speaks, she has the rasping voice of a raven. Who are you? A swordsmith? A survivor? A saint? Dying soul. Okay, what's this? You'll be addressed as male. You'll be addressed as female. You'll be largely addressed in a gender-neutral way. At times, generic masculine might be used. Right. Oh, well, I suppose that's, however you want to do it. Dying. Wrong. It is not your time. Not yet your time. Very poetic. The sundering claimed untold lives that you endured when so many around you perished. What did you do to survive? Oh gosh. Alright. Mercenary. I joined a band of sellswords forging the blades used in our large butchery. When the last of them died in battle, it was time for me to start over. The background grants +3 toughness and may open unique dialogue choices. A leader. We built a settlement at Osterhall. I was their smith and their spokesman. For many years we held out. One by one I buried them all. This background grants +3 diplomacy and may open unique dialogue choices. Okay, so this is going to have a branching thing. Wanderer. I pling my trade from settlement to settlement, gathering hard-won knowledge about a world that is falling apart. The background grants +3 knowledge and may open unique dialogue choices. And a slave. I was too useful to kill. I was traded back and forth as a prize between warlords who kept me chained to a forge. When I saw my chance, I escaped. This background grants +3 finesse and may open unique dialogue choices. Toughness, leader, diplomacy. I think I might go with wanderer with the knowledge. I've got no idea yet, so it's free choice. Go wanderer. A cold hand touches your brow. Water cools your burning throat. You kept something through all your hardships, a keepsake from a better time. What is it? Okay, an artisan's toolkit for a creative playstyle grants a bunch of leathers and pigments for more creative freedom early on. A family heirloom for a story-focused playstyle grants a unique family heirloom passed down through prior generations of your lineage. A bottle of rare old world spirit. For an optimization-focused playstyle, grants a bottle of precious liquor to boost your progress. Oh gosh. Creative playstyle, story-focused, or optimization. Let's go with the bottle of liquor, eh? The fire is burning itself out, leaving you a damp shadow of your old self. You claw blindly in the darkness until more water is tipped down your throat. What do you believe in? Now the voices have abandoned this world. Oh, gosh. We'll get to the swordsmithing soon, I'm sure. Okay. Ambition. Humanity can rise above the voices if we learn their secrets. Continuity. I believe in small things. Bread rising, seasons turning, children glowing. Freedom. We're better off without the voices. Humans can adapt to anything. Compassion. Every small kindness is an act of defiance in a world without pity. Nothing matters anymore. There's peace in accepting that. Let's do compassion. You have it backwards. Love is what dooms your kind in the end. The world will tear out that soft heart of yours and devour it. I'll leave you with one final question. I don't expect an answer. What will fill the silence the voices left behind? As the old woman's face retreats into inky blackness, sparks flicker into life behind her, one by one, a field of stars burning with a sickly pale light. Like seeds taking root, they twist and expand, their tendrils branching and burrowing through the darkness until they've strangled it with light. Now wake, Smith. You still have a part to play in humanity's final act. A new day has dawned. Oh right, your eyes flutter as you regain consciousness. You're faintly surprised to find yourself alive. Either death did not come for you, or when it did, it found you unyielding. Awaken. You sit up, grasping sweat-drenched. Fever has broken. Get your bearings. You're in a tent. There's no sign of your caretaker apart from a half-empty water pail and a damp cloth on your brow. You peek out of the tent flap, squinting against the sunlight. Outside, as far as is this Dungeons & Dragons narrative text? Oh my gosh. Outside, as far as the eye can see, stretches a chaotic sprawl of tents and shelters, churned mud and shallow graves. Most of your rations are gone. Your horse was already dying when the fever took you. Its body is nowhere to be seen. By now it's likely soup. You're on your own. Remember, a lifetime on the road, selling your wares, sleeping under trees, learning the secrets of the world. Every year it got harder. Landmarks vanished, bridges collapsed, outposts fell to ruin. At last you were forced to seek a sanctuary. It was a long journey to Eren Keep, through dust and despair. Your last memories are of sliding from your dying horse, your numb legs tracking furrows in the mud, as someone dragged you to shelter. But who? Outside the tent is a crude field forge. Complete with an anvil. Did you crawl here in a daze, or did your mysterious caretaker bring you here? Either way, the anvil gives you a feeling of home. Access the field forge's condition. It seems to have been abandoned for some time, lacking anyone with the skills to work it, but it won't require much effort to get it running again, should you need to make a living out here. Journal entry, entering Eren Keep. Okay, hopefully it won't come to that. First you should head to the gates and try to secure entry to Eren Keep. That's why you came here after all. Thank you for playing the Bladesong demo. This short tutorial will teach you all you need to know. Please follow it closely. Oh gosh, I thought that was the end of the demo. Okay. Welcome to the camp, Swordsmith. People will come to you with commissions. You choose which commissions to take on. Commissions refresh daily. Select the highlighted button to choose your first commission. Ah, the anvil. Welcome to the camp, Swordsmith. People will come to you with commissions. Yeah, I know. Owen. Your first customer is a gaunt man in a tattered cloak. He approaches you, noticing the anvil outside your tent. Owen, you a blacksmith? Can you make me a sword? I've got the coin for it, just make sure it's good and long. I don't like my enemies to be in hugging distance, if you get my meaning. Yeah, two-handed. Required? Just a two-handed. Yeah, I guess we're going into forge mode. Okay, to rotate the camera, hold the right mouse button and move the mouse. To move the camera on the blade, hold the middle mouse button or alt right mouse button to move the mouse. Yeet, 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 yeet. To zoom in now, use the mouse wheel. Okay, nice. Anvil. Okay. And middle mouse button. Right. Okay, use a tutorial flag in the top bar to revisit any information you've already seen. 5 of 5. Customers have different requirements which your sword must fulfill. The top left panel shows your progress towards commission requirements. Hover the cursor over the blade length requirement to see helpful details. Blade length required between 38 and 58%. Currently it's at 10%. Ooh. Okay. Overall length of the blade measured from base to point. Let's start shaping your blade. Click the plus button to add a change length availability. Change length. Lengthen the blade. Ooh, hello, hammer. Yeah. Okay, you can apply light or heavy hammer hits to alter your blade. Let's start with light hits. Click on the steel billet to hammer and lengthen it. Oh, look at that. Oh. Okay. In order to make larger changes on your blade, you can build up strength with heavy hits. Click when the hammer is at its highest position for a heavy hit. The longer your chain of heavy hits, the more blade changes with each hit. Reverse hammering. Shift, find control. All right. All right, there's one. Hang on. Click when the hammer is at its highest position. Right. Is it not? Okay. Phew. Now that the blade length requirement is met, let's flatten the blade. Click the plus button to change thickness availability. Oh, thickness ability. Please feel free to use light or heavy hits as you please. Hold shift for even lighter hammer hits. Change thickness. Do we know how thin it's got to be? I think this is kind of fun. Okay, we're right. Let's make the blade wider. Right. I could see someone getting lost in this, making your own swords. Hammer a point in the sword. Usually customers won't accept a sword without a point. Ooh, a point. Ooh. Cross-section. The cross-section ability makes your blade sharp. Let's add it. What's it say here? Cross-section properties. Ah. Oh, interesting. Cross-section, what's that do? Ability has 2 steps. First you need to give the blade a sharp edge. Watch the cross-section display on the top right to get to a better understanding of what's changing. Hammer until the blue line on the blade turns orange. Okay, the edge is now sharp and you can further adjust the shape of the cross-section. Keep hammering until the hexagon shape becomes a diamond shape. Alright, okay, I getcha. Beautiful. Your blade is complete. I don't think it is. Oh, the blade is, yeah, not the hilt. Click the hilt mode button to start working on the hilt. That's what that is up here. In the hilt mode, you have access to a library of sword parts to complete your sword. Select a guard from the library and attach to the sword. Okay. In hilt mode, attaching parts costs resources. Keep an eye on the resource panel to see how much you're spending. Steel. Used for... okay. Add a grip. Your customer requires a two-handed sword, so your grip section needs to be long enough. Attach a second grip part to the first. Okay. When holding a sword part, you can cycle through them using Q and E, or Control and scroll wheel. Select a pommel and try this now. Scroll wheel. Huh? Oh, when holding a sword part. Oh, okay, I see. Right. Every part of your sword influences its physics. Watch the weight and balance meter shifts as you attach a pommel. Point of balance 9.54. Cross-section properties, thickness, mass 1.38. Okay, so... you can detach sword parts again by clicking on them. You'll get resources back, so feel free to experiment. When you are happy with your two-handed hilt, let's make some final adjustments to the blade. Okay, let's do the blade. Oh, timbers. Steel. Okay. Oh, wrong one. The ability history shows all abilities have been used on the blade. You can use this to revisit abilities and edit or delete them. The number next to the applied ability shows its intensity. Editing abilities has no cost. Feel free to experiment. Select the change width ability you added earlier. Okay. Press X to flip the direction of your hammering to narrow the blade. Press X. Oh, this is the reverse hammering. Oh. Oh. That's weird. Mission is fulfilled, so it's time to sell the sword. Click the above button. Offer to own. Okay. Nice. That's my first sword. A nameless sword has been made. The man takes the sword and jabs it at his shadow experimentally. A slow grin crosses his face. This should do the trick. Thank you, Smith. Here's your payment. Yes, I will accept my payment. Oh, and we get a nice little video of the sword we just made. That's cool. Congratulations on finishing your first sword. Another customer awaits. So what are these though? That's... pigment? Oh, that's my spirit. Common material for sword making used in hilts. Steel. Oh, we got a skill tree. Ooh. Oh, end the day. No. Okay, next customer. Landon. Word is already spreading around camp about the new smith. Your next customer is a wary looking man with a bald pate? A bald pate? His hollow eyes darting back and forth. Landon, I heard you came down with the wasting fever. Lucky to be alive you are. Anyway, can you modify this sword for me? I scavenged it from the ruins, but it hasn't got enough of a point to it. I want something I can stab into a thief's belly if I need to. He hands you a sword with a sharp edge but a rounded tip. As you hold it up to the light, he leans forward conspiratorially. Wow. Landon, I've only had this blade 3 days, and I've felt people's jealous eyes upon it. If they come for me in the night, I want to be able to give them a short, sharp stab. Rewards. 15 thalers? One-time old tools. Okay, let's go. Let's forge this puppy. He wants his sword altered. The rounded point needs to be turned into a narrow point. Revisit the point ability to reforge it. Narrow point required. Point. You can change the range of many abilities. The range influenced by abilities marked with a line. Draw the circular handle. Drag the circular handle the end of the line. Hammer to apply your oh gosh, what am I doing here? No, let me spin around. It was mouse button, hold middle mouse button. How long do you want it? Oh, okay. It's finished? Really? That's all you wanted? Okay. The man takes a sword and tests the point, smiling at the bead of blood that whirls at his fingertip. Then he stows it away, glancing around the camp as he does so. Folks out here will take everything from you if you ain't vigilant. Keep an eye out, Smith. He scurries away, his back hunched as though against a non-existent downpour. You just received a scrap item. Go to your inventory to inspect what you received. Yes, I saw that was my inventory. Salvaging turns scrap items into useful resources. This costs a small amount of action points, so it's a perfect use for leftover points at the end of the day. Hover over the item to see descriptions, interact with the item to salvage it. Scraps. Where's the scraps? Huh? Excuse me, where's the scraps? F salvage. Oh, okay. When your action points are spent, it's time to end the day. If you end the day with any action points left, they will be lost. So try to use them up wherever you can. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we're ending our first day. Day 1 has ended. Previous balance was 0. We made 55. Minus 20, so our balance is 35. Okay. Groovy. Oh yeah, and there's a little level up there. Diplomacy. And I got 3 knowledge. Finesse. Diplomacy. Toughness. Oh, I'm down here, outer gate. I need to enter the city. Eren Keep. Oh my gosh, this place is huge. Passage into Eren Keep is barred by a colossal gate taller than a ship's mast. It was built to withstand enemy armies, but still the Masked King's ascension. Since the Masked King's ascension, it mainly keeps out the desperate masses seeking his protection. Approach the gate, examine the magical barrier. Knowledge. Ooh, knowledge. It's only visible in the half-light of dawn or when it pours with rain, a faint shimmer that rises from the walls and captures Eren Keep in a vast dome. Oh. Knowledge failure? What? Its origins are shrouded in mystery, but the Masked King is somehow the key to its power. The barrier is why so many travel so far to camp outside these walls. This is the reason you came here, braving countless dangers. This barrier keeps the dangers of the wastelands at bay. Okay, then approach the gate. As you approach the portcullis? As you approach, the portcullis rises to admit a caravan. And chaos breaks out. The crowd swells like a rising tide. Ah! Refugees push forward, begging for entry, and the guards battle them back with their shields. The merchant wagons barrel through, their drivers using horsewhips to lash stragglers out of the way. Call for attention of the guards, sneak through with the wagons. Sneak through with the wagons? You don't get too far before a guard grabs you by the shoulder and flings you down the churn mud. Oh, not on my watch. He gazes down you like a fisherman disappointed on his catch. I want to enter the keep. I have coin if you could just stand aside. I want to enter the keep. You a citizen or you got yourself a worker's permit? Of course. So if you could let me through, let's see your papers. I must have misplaced them. Don't you know who I am? I walk through this gate every day. Let me speak to your commanding officer. Get out of here, applicant. Stop wasting my time. Applicant? That's a euphemism the guards use to refer to the desperate hordes camping at the gate. It has a nicer ring, you suppose, than refugee. I have useful skills. I'm a blacksmith. Every applicant who comes here is begging is a doctor or a master glassmaker or a damned alchemist. You think I was born yesterday? If you're a smith, prove it. I can show you a sword I made. If you just come with me, I'll demonstrate my skills at my forge. Do you think I can just leave my post like that? Buzz off, little fly. Head back to your tent. Oh my gosh, you return to your tent where your makeshift forge awaits. You're hardly at your best, working with such limited materials, but it's all you have for the time being. It won't be long before your cache of steel runs out, since it seems you're going to be here longer than expected. You should make it a priority to find a merchant in this forsaken place. What was the point of getting me to the door of the gate and... Oh, okay. Nicely done. You finish the tutorial from down, you'll have more... cash to spend. You won't be able to complete every commission, so pick ones you like the sound of. The game will open up from here. Don't be afraid to explore. Here are a few resources to get you started. Received 100 XP, 40 steel, 30 times wood. Nice. Oh my gosh, is this all in the demo? Okay, that's gonna cost 11, 3, 15. Let's do this sword. Okay, a claw-like handgrasp rearm belonging to a man with a wild beard and even wilder eyes. Andres. I don't have much left, Smith, and they're going to take it. I hear them all night scampering around my tent. Animals, scum. Why can't they leave me alone? I need a sword. I can't lose what little I have. I can't lose what little I have, not again. Who do you think is trying to steal from you? You don't seem well. You came to the right place. Everyone in this camp, you just can't trust any of them. That's why I need a blade in my hand. Okay, you came to the right place. Nothing about this place is right. Make me a sword, please, I beg of you. A sword. Just one-handed narrow point. Material wood. Okay, sharpness. Alright. What are we doing here? Okay, required between 31 and 50%. Okay. Let's change the length between 31 and 50. Okay. Okay. It's going to be one-handed, wasn't it? Let's move that up. Let's bring you out a little bit so I can actually see what I'm working with here. It's pretty thin, man. Change the width. A nice widthy sword. Point. Nice and pointy. Good. Sharpness, one-handed. Material wood. How did I select? Oh yeah, by top here. Hilt mode. Okay, we need a guard. I think that's good. Blade length's not clicked off though. So... oh, I can't choose it anymore. It says between 31 and 51%. That's not right. Oh, it's got a little... there it is. Uh-huh. Oh, geez, that's a 1.5. Jesus. Okay. Yep. I getcha. Woo! Okay, let's offer. Beardman takes his sword and immediately starts stabbing at imaginary enemies. Get back away from me! His bad laughter turns into a hackling cough. He staggers away, swinging his sword as though clearing a path through invisible vines. Receive 300 XP, a nameless sword. Yeah, look at that point. Jeez. Didn't even get to see it. You have earned a skill point, open the skills tree and spend it on improvements. Okay. Asymmetrical blades, sword part scaling, advanced swordsmithing. Ah, okay. What's this one do? Sword part scaling. Oh, I can change the size of things on the sword. That's cool. And asymmetrical blading is... I can put little jaggedy points. That's pretty cool. Let's unlock the first one here. Ah, then we got an engraver, then we can write stuff. That's it. That's cool. Alright. Horseshoe. Common blacksmith's bread and butter horseshoes are once a symbol of skill and were alleged to bring good luck. Okay. Alright, we got enough to do this? No, we don't have action points. 6. 18. 6. This one will only take 1. 1. So I can do Garrett and Brianna. A woman shuffles forward, her eyes red-rimmed and haunted. She has a sword in her hand that's clearly seen years of neglect. Brianna, my husband passed away a few days ago. This was his blade. I told him it needed maintenance, but he insisted it was fine. What do you think, Smith? Yes, this blade clearly needs some work. You couldn't chop a carrot with this thing. Your husband should have known better. A warrior is only as good as his equipment. Oh, gosh. This blade clearly needs some work. I thought so. Could you fix it up for me now I'm alone? I'd like to have a weapon I can rely on. Done. What are we doing here? We're changing the sharpness? Is that all we're doing? That one? Ooh, yeah, it's a bit blunt, isn't it? I see what you mean. Okay. Change. Is that the point that we're doing? Some abilities like cross-section feature advanced controls that allow you to further customize their shape. Once your ability reaches 100%, advanced controls become available. Select the hammer to change various shape parameters. Oh, convexity, edge thickness, spine width. Ooh, got a point. No. How well the cross-section of the sword can cut through a target. No, we need to reverse hammer. What do I select them with? Shift find control? Show blend handle. Oh. I can't get this thing sharp. How well the cross-section of the sword can cut through a target. The steep edge angle of a wide and thin blade provides the best rating. Okay. Is this around the other way? No. Oh, we got it. We got it. The sharpness is there now. Now, broad point. Forge a rather broad or rounded point. Stabbing is not the sword's primary point. Oh. Right. Broad point. It's not meant for stabbing, so that should be frickin' perfect, shouldn't it? How do we... Point... Cross-section... Taper width... Oh, there we go. Broad point. Whatever the oh, God, just sell the damn thing. Yes. Thank you. Take the offer. God damn it. A broad point. Okay, we can do one more, yeah? Oh, we lost action points because I took so frickin' long? Is that what you're telling me? Pommel wheel J. Well, the horseshoe's the only thing I can salvage. Where is it in my action points? Oh. Okay, so we can only do, yeah, we can only do the one job. Mina? Where did Mina come from? L to the no. Let's do Garrett. A broad-shouldering young man approaches your anvil, though his ribs are visible through his skin and tattered clothes. He's still noticeably more hale than most of your neighbours. Or pale, maybe? I needed a proper wagon smith. Something that shows I'm serious about keeping order in this camp. What do you mean by keeping order? Proper weapon. What do you think? I usually make toys? What do you need? I don't know much about swords. Something weighty and impressive. Alright. So I can make something from scratch. That's much better. I should have done that first. More practice. Okay, mobility. Requires at least one. Yes, that sounds fine. Between 52 and 72. Let's bring that out a little bit. Let's bring you across a little bit. Yeah, hit that sweet spot. Alrighty, good. Mobility's down. You... I guess we gotta fix that up later. Alrighty, change thickness. There's mobility's back. Okay. Let's change the width a little bit wider. Let's do the point. Let's not go too crazy. Do the width anymore. Cross section. Ooh, nice sharpness. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, you want a two-handed and a broad point. Yeet. $20, 17 grams. Plain popular wood. Ooh, no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either. I got a little bit of a thing to... Oh, right, so you put that one there and then you put... Right, I getcha. Beautiful. And a broad point. Oh, we have to do that thing again, don't we? Oh, we forgot the hilt too. That puts off the mobility? Okay. Okay, broad. What was it that we did last time? A broad. No, reverse, please. Boom, now we got it. Okay, cool. Alright. There you go, Garrett. Okay, he holds up the sword admiringly, the blade catches the light, and a broad smile crosses his simple face. Garrett, won't be long now. Next bit of trouble? I'll show the watch how helpful I can be. The watch might not be as welcoming as you might think. Try not to let it go to your head. Good luck with that. I don't need luck, I have this. He takes a clumsy swing with his new blade, nearly decapitating a nearby chicken. It clucks in outrage. That's a pretty simple sword. Thalers. Received one old tool. Okay, so sell that. Sell that. Salvage, because I can't, I'm gonna lose it, aren't I? Okay. So I can't do any for the rest of the day now. Or is that the payment I'm getting for doing it? I think that's a payment. What's my resources? Action points. Not enough to start. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. What about the... Oh, sorry. Not enough to start. Yeah, I have to go to bed. So engraver. Oh, you can see it all up here, so you can... Oh, they got little symbols and stuff you can write in there. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow. That's going to be groovy. Ability polish. Oh, you can only see the ones that are lit up next. Okay. Practical mastery, aesthetic mastery, advanced blade shape, strong hands, bookkeeping. Okay, alright, well I guess we're ending the day, yeah? In the day. And do we always go... Oh yeah, we do, I guess. We explore Eren Keep. Oh. Outer gate. Oh, that's where I... Right. Gonna try and get in again? It's not gonna work, surely. The outer gate looms over the camp, both threats and beacon. Refugees gather, pleading for entry, while impassive guards... Okay, this is the same thing. Approach the gate. Guard is slouching against the ramparts, gazing out over the horizon. His heavy-lidded eyes flicker your way only when you call for his attention. Huh? What do you want? Guard's sneer. Especially pronounced. The guard's sneer is especially pronounced this evening. I want to enter the keep. You a citizen? You got yourself a worker's permit? No, but I'd like to apply for a worker's permit. I'm a blacksmith and I've been plying my trade out here for a while now. Yeah, and I'm a dragon slayer. Get out of here, applicant. Head back to your tent. Oh, God, again. You return to your tent, where your makeshift forge awaits. You're hardly at your best working with such limited materials, but it's all you have for the time being. New day has dawned. Alright, we're doing this all again. Well, I think we get the premise of what we gotta do. I solder and drew. You sack. Lemel. Let's make one more. Okay, a woman stands at your anvil, her eyes scan the Rhine. She flinches as you approach her. I solder, I hear it right. You know, circling, screeching, getting closer. What? Wait for it to continue. The others say I'm mad that we left that thing back in the waste, but that didn't see what it did to my brother. That way it looked at me as it tore him limb from limb. Oh gosh, okay, fair enough. It didn't hunt like an animal, it watched me, enjoyed my fear. I'm sure it followed me all this way. Sounds like a good blade at your side could come in handy. Look, lady, just make swords. Do you want one or not? I don't know what a sword can do against something like that, but I figure having a sword is better than having nothing at all. Okay, let's forge. Okay, what do we need? It used to be that long. Click to name your sword. Oh, I didn't... Oh, right. Here we can name it. Sword of a soul... Solder. There you go. Enjoy. Never even gave me that as an option. What you trying to do, game? Freaking me out. Okay, let's flatten this puppy out. Beautiful. Blacksmith's companion. Current 2. What are you talking about? Not enough resources. Oh no. So a narrow point. Oh, what's this up here? Toggle environment. What? I'm just on the snow floor? Oh gosh, how many to get round back to there? Oh, there we go. Toggle the lighting. Take a photo. Cross-section display. Oh, over here. You can take that away. And then share. Okay, well you didn't tell me about all that. Okay, we're out of wood. That's kind of crazy. How do we... Okay, narrow point. Missing resources, 3 times wood. Wow, okay, so we can't build this. We just can't do the sort of ice. I'll leave. Sorry. How do we only end up with 9 wood? And have I used... Accept forge 1 wood. Oh, I get 1 wood for doing it. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, that's about an hour worth of play when we definitely get the premise of this. There's a lot of reading involved with the text side of the narrative, of the storyline and the lore. Obviously, we got to get into the, it's Eren Keep, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I like the forging sort of stuff. I was a little bit frustrated there just getting that one little section. Yeah, once you get all the things within the sword making lingo and what you got to do and what you got to click on. Yeah, I could see yourself wasting a lot of time in here. And, I mean, it'll be nice once we get in Eren Keep. You could definitely see there was some places to open up within that map. We can't see it right now. But we do have a nice big skill tree here as well for people who are enthusiasts of this sort of stuff. So there's a lot of sort of fighting games. So it's nice to have one where you're actually playing as a blacksmith. I think there's actually Blacksmith Simulator out there. So Bladesong's kind of expanding on that genre. Alrighty. Peace out, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Laters.